Hey everyone, it's Liddy and welcome back to part 2 of my September manga haul. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for leaving such kind comments on my first video, and I look forward to getting along with everyone in the community. Let's get into the manga. First up we have number 6 by Atsuko Asano, art by Hinoki Kino. This one is the manga adaptation of the light novel series. I've read the first 3 volumes of this and all I can say, it is very intriguing but hasn't quite hooked me yet. This manga falls into the dystopian genre, which I find isn't as common anymore, and it's basically about a city called Number 6, which is supposed to be this perfect place where everyone lives in harmony, there isn't any poverty. However, we find out that Number 6 is not the perfect place everyone expects it to be. One of the male characters, Shion, ends up sheltering an injured boy who is actually a fugitive, and from there his life pretty much turns upside down. I'm definitely interested to see how this story plays out and what is really going on behind the so-called perfect city, so we'll share my thoughts when I manage to finish this. Next, I have Whisper Me, a Love Song by Eku Takeshima. I picked up a lot of yuri manga series this month as I really wanted to get more into girls' love and try them out. I heard this one is really cute and non-toxic, so I really wanted to give it a go. I just want some cute fluffy romance between girls, especially after all the sadness and heartbreak in How Do We relationship. I do think this has a love at first sight type of story where the first year high school student Himari falls head over heels for her senpai Yuri after hearing her band perform on the first day of school. I think this one will also be about what love between girls can actually mean, and there will probably be some self-discovery and high school shenanigans that take place. I already love the art style and the covers for these, so excited to get into this yuri manga series. A series I picked up which I didn't really enjoy this month was I Can't Believe I Slept With You. This is a yuri manga series about a girl who recently lost her job and is 3 months late in rent. So the landlord suggests they sleep together to waiver some of the rent due. They end up living together after this so that they can waiver the rent, and it's just plain weird and iffy. The whole premise is completely absurd and I just didn't like the characters. Also, the landlord is 19 and owns multiple buildings, which is just bizarre. She also doesn't really have much of a personality other than being jealous of the people around the other girl and waiting around for her all the time. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one. I have some more girls' love series here. This one is Kase-san series. I actually picked this up after hearing Tsukki Notes speak about it being their favorite girls' love series. And these are actually quite hard to find, but I managed to find most of the volumes used on eBay. I'm still missing one volume, which is Kase-san and Bento, and that one is volume 2 in the series. So I have actually yet to start this, as I do love binge reading series usually. This one is also a high school romance between 2 girls who have actually already confessed to each other, and this is their story of the things that happen whilst they are dating. The art style does look really cute and I've heard good things about it, so hopefully I will enjoy it as much as Tsukki Notes did. There is also a second part to this series, which is Kase-san and Yamada. This one focuses on their dating life after high school. I think they're both in college or university now, and then it's them kind of trials and tribulations that happen after. This GL series is Doughtnuts Under a Crescent Moon by Shio Usui. I am so excited to read this one, but volume 1 has been out of stock for ages. It recently came in stock a few days ago, and you already know I've ordered it and am patiently waiting for it to arrive so I can dive straight in. This is a workplace romance girls' love between 2 adults, and if you can't already tell, I absolutely love workplace romances from the previous titles I mentioned in my haul, Daily Report of My Witch Senpai and Cherry Magic, so I'm super excited to get into this one. This one also finishes in 4 volumes, so not too much commitment either. Another manga I picked up was The Case Files of Julia Richard. I actually picked this one up after hearing about it from an amazing manga tuber, Reversi. Her taste and manga recommendations are seriously on point, and seeing her gushing about this series really pushed me to pick it up. The premise of this sounds really unique, being about jewelry and gemstones, and then two main characters solve cases together, which just sounds right up my alley. I can't wait to get into this one and talk about it with her when I do. Next I got was Our Dining Table. This manga was absolutely adorable. I enjoyed this so much and highly recommend anyone looking for a sweet, soft BL read focusing on people bonding together over food and sharing home-cooked meals together. The art style is sketchy and soft, and I just loved this so much. It's only a one-shot as well, so I highly recommend everyone to give it a chance. I think the art style is really amazing, and also it just depicted a lot of soft emotions that these characters were feeling, and little boy in the manga is super cute and adorable. I really loved it, and I really enjoyed it. Also, I'm a big foodie as well, so this was right up my street. Another BL I have here is My Summer of You. This one is a 2-volume series, and I've heard some people talk about this one, saying it's quite fun and quite cute. I actually don't have an idea of what it's about really. I pretty much picked it up on a whim, but definitely looking forward to getting into this. I think this one will be a sweet, wholesome read, and I did hear that people found the second installment of this was a little bit samey and maybe not entirely necessary, but I will definitely let you know my thoughts in the future when I get to this one. But I think it'll be a cute, fun read overall. Another one I picked up on a whim was That Wolf Boy Is Mine by Yoko Nogiri. I saw that it was a 4-volume series in total, with 2 in omnibus format to complete the series, so I thought I might as well pick them up and see what it's all about. I know this mangaka has 2 other series that people have seemed to enjoy, which are Those Not So Sweet Boys and Love in Focus, but I do hear people enjoyed this one a lot, so really excited to get into this. It was also recommended for people who enjoyed Fruits Basket, so I'm hoping it'll be an enjoyable and fun time. Some single volumes in a series I picked up this month was Wandance by Coffee. I saw Cadence on YouTube pick this up in one of her recent hauls and was also intrigued to pick it up as well. This one is about breakdancing, which I thought was really cool and unique. I also think in this manga, what I found really cool was apparently when they are doing dance performances, it titles the song that they are dancing to, so you can listen along to that song whilst reading the dance sequences in the manga. I thought that was a really cool concept and really unique, which I haven't seen in any other manga before. So I'm definitely excited to give this a shot. A pre-order that arrived this month was the Apothecary Diaries Volume 6 by Neko Kurage. There is a lot of hype surrounding this series, and I think it is absolutely deserved. The main character Mao is amazing. She is so headstrong, really smart, and her knowledge in herbal medicines are just so fascinating. I also love that she doesn't waver over beautiful looking men like a lot of female protagonists do. The mysteries in this are also really fun and intriguing, and it's just so enjoyable. It's set in Imperial China in the Inner Palace, and the art style is stunning, so if you like strong female characters that are smart, with mystery, court intrigue, definitely check this one out. I think you'll love it. Another absolutely favorite shoujo of mine that I read this month was this gem here, My Happy Marriage by Akumi Agito. Wow, what can I say about this manga to convince you all to read it and pick it up? It is a beautiful story of healing from trauma, love, and acceptance. This one has a bit of a Cinderella vibe to it, where the main girl Mio is mistreated by her stepmother and her step-sibling, as well as even her father. And essentially she gets sent off to get married to a soldier who at first seems like very cold-hearted and scary. However, as the story progresses, you see them open up to each other, and Mio works to deal through her traumas from her previous family. This made me cry a few times whilst reading, and honestly, I haven't had a manga make me feel such emotions in a long time. Also, I absolutely adore the male lead. He is indifferent and cold to others, but soft and sweet to the people he cares about. The art style is absolutely gorgeous and super highly recommend. Please check this one out if you haven't already. I picked up another amazing manga this month, which was volume 1 of A Sign of Affection by Sue Morishita. I think My Happy Marriage and this one are both my current favorite shoujo mangas at the moment. This one is also set in college, which I also really like as we get an older pairing, unlike what we usually see it being set in high school. This is a beautiful story about a girl named Yuki who is deaf, who randomly meets a boy on a train who has a knack for traveling and learning languages. They soon get close through a friend of a friend and start up something really special. I really loved the author's notes about how sign language differs in Japan and how educative it was about sign language in general. I also really loved the friendships in this, and Yuki's best friend is just so supportive and loving towards her. The art style, of course, is absolutely stunning, and this whole volume just gave me butterflies whilst I was reading. If you're looking for a shoujo to read, I highly recommend to give this a shot. I know a lot of people have already recommended this and have been reading it, so I'm really glad it's getting the hype it deserves. Not a manga, but I also picked up a stunning art book on one of my trips to London Forbidden Planet. This art book is called The Art of Yoco for Eternity and a Second. Yoco is an illustrator who is active mainly in the BL genre and who is particularly known for her exquisite, painterly illustration style. Wow, this art book is absolutely breathtaking. The compositions of her drawings and the way she draws to evoke such intense emotions, I have to catch my breath. This was definitely one of the biggest gems I found on my trip to London, and if you're in the market for a beautiful BL art book, definitely check this one out for sure. Please enjoy the stunning artwork as I sign off my September manga haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and let me know if there were any manga you'll be picking up from my recommendations. I just want to thank everyone again for subscribing and being so supportive on my first video, and look forward to sharing more videos with you guys soon. I have a few videos in mind, such as a manga reorganization video and eventually a manga tour, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. See you again soon. Bye!